Hey everybody, good morning. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that share button. It's coming up on 6:45 here in North Naples, Florida. Gorgeous, 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 partly cloudy skies. About 76 degrees. We'll get up to the usual around 90 today. The birds flying by. Little white ibis just landed on the beach up ahead of me. Been seeing some ospreys flying back and forth. A lot of seagulls. Water temperature is 85. Got some pretty good thunderstorms behind me down to the southwest out in the Gulf. I did hear some rumbling coming out of them earlier. Very impressive cloud formations. I mean, just incredible cloud formations out there. Those things are huge down there. This morning I came in down at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach, down by the Ritz-Carlton, and walked up here. I didn't see any signs of any new sea turtle nests, no new crawls on Vanderbilt Beach this morning. I don't know if they had any down on the beach at Pelican Bay. They hadn't checked that yet. Now I just saw the ranger. She's just making her rounds here, and I saw her stop. There might be a false crawl up ahead of me. That's a little white ibis scooting by me. It looks like she's made her way up the beach pretty quickly this morning. So that's not a good sign unless she's just checking things out and going to come back and check out some nests. It's beautiful here. Gosh, I wish you were here. Kind of calm right now. That was an osprey. That looked like an osprey. Oh, there she is. She's back out on the beach. She was up higher on the beach behind the dunes. Maybe a turtle crawled back over the dunes up there. So she's still got a lot of beach to check out. We got some awesome park rangers here. Wonderful volunteers. If you'd ever like to help out here and volunteer, the biggest chore is just keeping the beach clean, picking up after slobs. But if you like the outdoors and want to spend some time on this beach, think about volunteering here. You do that through the Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Just contact them and they'll set you up as a volunteer. I don't know if the camera's going to do those clouds justice. There you go, you get the idea. That is a massive thunderstorm. Massive. The sun just lighting up the top of it. Earlier, actually had a little color in it. I got a little photo and video, some photos and videos of it, that I'll be sharing later today. But look at all that rain. Ooh boy. Today we have a little better chance for getting rain than yesterday. We never saw any rain up in my neighborhood. But that is a huge thunderstorm and it's far away. But look at how it dwarfs the condos down there in Park Shore. It's too bad it's not giving us a little lightning show. I love that in the morning. If you look on the left, you can actually see one of the tower cranes at the Ritz-Carlton residences, and see it over there on the left side sticking up. Flies everywhere this morning. I got my bug spray on. I took a bath. I took a shower. I don't stink. But there's flies everywhere here this morning. So annoying. Love to see some dolphins leaping out of the water. I love our clouds. I could just stand here gawking at them all morning. Too far away for any rainbow action. Need to be a little closer to us, and the rainbows are kind of always on the outer edge of the storms. Darn, these flies are really bad this morning. Got to keep moving. This is going to be my only live feed. Did you see yesterday evening's sunset? Wow! It was low tide here. Absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be low tide again this evening. I'm going to do my best to get out here again for that. You don't want to look at that. There you go. That's what you want to look at. Once I zoom in with this camera while I'm live, I can't get back out. I have to flip it around to get back out to the wide angle. It's weird. The phone just responds differently when I'm live. Sometimes I can't even, when I touch the screen, I can't get any of the functions to work. Coming up to parking lot number 2. I see the Rangers digging up on the beach. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're at almost at low tide right now. Little snowy egret passing by. But not nearly as low as it was yesterday evening. Gosh, it was like having a whole second beach out here with the sandbars all exposed. Go back and watch my live feed. I got some photos and videos of that to share still. I went nuts on the photos and videos last night. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. Anything that I post that you like, besides liking, please share. That helps me out tremendously. Getting really bright over there. You can see where that sun's getting ready to pop up. Woo! Gotta love it. Love being out here in the morning with my beach family. There's no place else I'd rather be than walking the beach with you. Wish we could get some more people on here with us in the mornings. Those cloud formations, glorious, aren't they? Glorious, glorious, as Roy taught us to say. There's another bird right at me. It's so cool. I think they think the camera's food or something. They're checking it out. Yeah, we got 2 Rangers on their hands and knees digging in the sand up there, and I don't think they're building a sandcastle. Are the birds beautiful flying by like that when they come right towards us? So that nest is going to be at the very south end of, looks like parking lot number 3. Very cool. That'll give me an idea how many nests we have now. One of our beautiful little snowy egrets poised to pounce on breakfast there. So, just like a statue. Very intent. I'm gonna move on to a better spot. It's always better somewhere else, you know. Birds. Our white ibises. I shared some photos this morning. If you scroll down on Facebook, it should be right before this live feed of our beautiful white ibises. It's mating time, breeding time for our white ibises. Normally they're big old long curved orange beaks. They're orange, and normally they're orange. And their legs are orange, their face is orange. But during mating season, they turn almost just a bright red. So check out those photos. It's the same bird, it's the white ibis. It's not a different species of white ibis. I wasn't sure about that. I had to do a little research yesterday. Some birds just, you know, the males get really colorful. But with these ibis, they both get the bright red beaks. You'll also see, well, I don't know, in another couple months, you might see some white ibis that are brown. That's the juveniles. When they're first born, they're not white. They have brownish black feathers. People think that's a different species of ibis. Well, they're digging away up there. I think I see another crawl just ahead of us. So I'll try to remember where that is, right up on top of the hill there. You can see the tracks going up there. Coming from the water here, it was like climbing up a set of stairs there. She went way up there. Our turtles can climb. I gave you a video, shared a video of that with you yesterday down at Pelican Bay. Check that out. It was in my beach report. My Tuesday morning beach report for North Naples. You can see just how much climbing these female loggerheads can do. It's pretty impressive. Pretty amazing. I see Dexter coming up here in the distance. And right here we got another crawl. I don't know if this is going to be a good one or not. This is where it looks like this is where she came up out of the water, right here. She came up a long ways here. But it looks, I can't tell because it's behind the ropes. It looks like she hit that little pile of sand. It might have gave up, turned around. So I can't really see there. It looks like she spent a little time up there, but it looks like she might have just turned around. So we'll have to check that. I'll check that later. That'd be nice if we got 2 new nests this morning. I don't think that one behind us was a good one, darn it, where they were checking. They're coming up to the next one. Comes another little bird flying right up along the shoreline. Looks like a little snowy, maybe. A seagull. Oh no, there's one ranger still left behind checking out that nest. Dexter's getting closer down here. There's an osprey. That's an osprey. Can you see it? That little black dot. That was an osprey circling around. Man, it's a beautiful morning. Are those Facebook stars working? I can't tell. I don't think that PayPal and Venmo link are working. I haven't seen any action on that. Wait until you see the colors in the photos of last night's sunset. I shared 5 shots, the last 5 photos that I took before leaving the park last night of twilight, when it really gets those deep bluish purple colors. Check those out. Gorgeous. And when I say gorgeous, that's in my eyes. That's my opinion. I think it's gorgeous. I don't know if you think it's gorgeous. You might think I'm just crazy. I've been out in the water a couple times. I really haven't been in the water yet, have I, since I've been doing my life. And I started in the water, and that was about it. There's the sun winking at me. Water's looking good. Water's looking really good. Sun's winking at me through the trees over here. That's our assistant park manager going by, riding shotgun. Mark. So, right where I'm standing, Dexter's coming up right behind me. I count. There's a nest over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 nests within eyesight right in here. Here he comes. Here's the beach walker. We've been watching you. We've been keeping an eye on you coming up the beach. Sneaking up behind me.
I know. I didn't think you saw me. I didn't want to interrupt your video.
You don't interrupt my videos.
Okay.
Hey, have you been out to eat at any good restaurants lately?
No, Not lately. My wife's up in Pennsylvania right now, so I'm batching it.
You're batching it.
So I'm picking up food from restaurants.
Oh, okay. To go. There you go.
So,
I don't blame you, man.
yeah.
Well, enjoy the single life while you can.
There you go. No dolphins. I've been watching. It's really calm. I thought we'd see something.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
So,
That storm was pretty impressive out there.
Yeah.
That's a big storm.
yeah, I know. Supposed to storm again this afternoon.
Did you get rain at your house? Have you gotten rain at your place?
Yeah.
We haven't got a drop here.
Seriously?
Yep. It's amazing what a couple miles.
We got a lot last
Yeah.
night.
It's like just comes to around 75 and stops.
Wow. That's not good.
No. Send it our way, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we'll see.
All right. Send some dolphins my way.
Okay, I'll send
Or
them.
some manatees would be nice too.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'll
Turtles,
send those.
sharks, mermaids, I don't care.
Whatever I can find.
There you go.
Okay.
Have a good one, Dexter. So let's continue our walk up the beach here. I just like chatting with Dexter. Normally him and his wife, they go out to eat a lot, and he can give us a scoop on what's good where. This time of year, restaurants have some pretty decent summer specials in order to attract the locals and keep their doors open. Things get really quiet here in the summertime. Yesterday evening, that was really cool. I walked out that little strip of sand that goes way out at low tide. Actually saw some 9R sea stars out there on that, which was very cool. They were up on the sandbar. They were kind of stranded on the sandbar low tide, so I gently picked them up, set them back out in the water. You really shouldn't be touching the sea stars unless you do want to help them back in the water. And like I said, you do it gently. You don't throw them out into the water like I've seen a lot of people doing. And that applies to our seashells too, our fighting conchs. You'll see those up on the beach, live fighting conchs. Place them in the water. Don't throw them out as far as you can like a baseball. That shocks them. Very, very blue now. Good morning. The blues that we love. The Wednesday morning blues. Wow. You can see the old crooked palm tree up there in the distance. We'll be getting up to Wiggins Pass there soon. I hear the blower going in parking lot number 4 up here. Blowing the sand off. Job security. There's always going to be sand there every day. They used to blow all the boardwalks and everything here back when we had the beautiful boardwalks going back in through the trees. But just like, you know, one of those blowers that you strap on your back. Now at least they have a big one. A big one on wheels. Makes their job a lot easier. Used to take forever. Used to be like an all-day affair. I don't see any signs of new nests here. Darn it. Just those 2 crawls so far. I hope they turn out to be new nests. I don't know what's up ahead of us, so up at the pass. We got that one up at Wiggins, up at the pass, up at the point by Wiggins Pass. That's something we don't see too often. We'll see them crawl up there, but very seldom do we get nests up by the pass around the corner. Got my bug spray on, but these gnats and flies are pesky little devils. So if you're just tuning in, good morning, happy Wednesday. I'm walking north up the beach at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Temperature's probably getting, it's probably in the mid 70s. I don't know if we've crossed into the upper 70s yet. Water temperature 85. I think the tide's just getting ready to turn and start coming back in here. I will be doing a live feed this evening, weather permitting. We might get some well-needed rain. If it doesn't rain, I'll be out here for a live feed. Our tide's going to be a little lower than it was yesterday evening, but that low tide's going to be about a half hour later than it was yesterday evening. So it should make for some beautiful views again. All out here, the sandbars were all up out of the water. The beach was twice as wide as it is right now. It was awesome. Some white ibis flying by. 2 white ibises. This looks like a new nest. I didn't notice this last night because I came in the middle of parking lot 4. If I'd have just come down the beach a little bit further, I'd have got nest number 38. All right, so as of this morning, we were up to nest number 38. Hopefully we're going to have a couple newbies. That is 38. No sponsors. We're looking for some sponsors. I think we're having more nests than we expected this year. So if you'd like to sponsor a sea turtle nest, get your name on it. You can have 2 sponsors per nest, or you can sponsor the whole nest. Your business can sponsor a nest. Money helps our sea turtles, goes to our sea turtle program here. But you do that through Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Every dollar helps. And if you want to make a donation to the park, you do it through Friends as well. A lot of sargassum seaweed here drying up. Slow but steady. Along with some manatee grass mixed in with it. My wife was shredding potatoes. She got a deal on some potatoes. Now I'm going to have potatoes literally growing out my ears. But she was shredding potatoes to make hash browns or whatever. And it looked exactly like a bowl of manatee grass. It was hysterical. I was gonna bring a handful of it out here and freak you all out and say I was eating manatee grass. It just looked exactly like it. But it doesn't taste like it. But I bet the manatees would like the potatoes too. Oh, here's another new nest. I didn't see this one yesterday when I walked by. I did walk by it, except I was up higher on the beach. Son of a gun. Nest 39. Nest 39. And over to the left, that's kind of cool, nest number 1. That was our first nest there. They're still down digging down to the south, so that's always a good sign. Very cool. Well, I'd like to see one more set of turtle tracks on the beach here. 3 crawls. So 3 crawls, and I know we get 1 out of 3 for sure. Get up to 40. The storms are slowly inching their way north. Those clouds are just incredible. So beautiful. Got to share the clouds with you whenever I can. I don't know if there's any other cloud junkies out there. Thunderstorms. Huge thunderstorms. Wait till you see how big they are. You see the condos down in Park Shore. It dwarfs them. Look at that. Look at the size of those storms. Those are monsters. Monsters. Gorgeous. Wow. Those are the clouds you don't want to be flying through, especially in a little plane. I snuck out into the water. Our friends Mike and Maria out hunting for shark's teeth. Water's looking great. Looking great. Still got some little clumps of seaweed down here in the water. Nothing's gonna hurt you. You can walk right through it. Ooh, there's looks like a live cockle shell. Let's see if I can reach it. Cool. The whole cockle was kind of rolling around, got dislodged. from the bottom. That cockle heart, always beautiful. Barb Grove is the one that brought that to my attention. Barb Grove, the shell lady. We miss her. She taught me a lot about seashells. People actually eat cockles. Cockle stew. They're just such pretty shells. Almost looks like an angel with her wings draped down around her. Beautiful. Put you back in the water, little cockle. There's so many fighting conchs down here. It's unbelievable. Remember, we don't take any shells home that have a living critter inside. That applies to our sea stars too. We don't touch our sea stars, only if they're stranded on the beach, like I said earlier. Then we help them out by gently picking them up and placing them out in the water. Try to get out past where the waves are breaking and kind of set them down if you can get down to the bottom. Make sure they're kind of anchored. They get a little footing. A little snowy egret. That's a tiny one. And hopefully make it up to Wiggins Pass here, and that's going to be it for this morning. And then, like I said earlier, if all goes as planned, it's all up to the weather. I'll be out for sunset again this evening. Looking forward to that. Big time looking forward to that. Ooh, we got a little sun hitting the water now. You can see the ridges down on the bottom, the reflections. Area 5. What's left of Area 5 over on the right. Nothing there. All closed back in there. Look at the water. Wow. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Man. Did you see that little video I shared of the water yesterday? Check that out. It's like a minute. It is beautiful. That was down on the beach at Pelican Bay. I hear an osprey over in the trees somewhere, and I see another osprey flying around. Wish he'd come by me here. It's hanging out right along the edge of the water up there. It's going back and forth through it just landed up in the trees. Thought it was going to make a dive. did see some beautiful colors in the sky this morning. You're going to want to go back to the beginning of this video and then check back later. I did record some of those colors before I went live. There's a new crawl. I don't know what this baby did. I don't know what this mama did. She came up. This is a great example of how they can climb. Holy mackerel. She went, that's her, this is where she came down right here. You can see she just slid down here. I mean, she's like, woo, whoopee. She probably enjoyed that little slide down. That's a pretty steep embankment. She came up over here. Where'd she go? Oh man. She came up to the top of the hill and she figured it was probably too much work to go down to the other side and then come back. You can see there's tracks from another crawl over here. She did come all the way down. You know what? This one that came up, she turned around on the top. She came over here. I don't know. She dug a nest up in here. But there's a wild looking crawl. That'll be interesting. That's going to be an interesting one. That's cool. I bet she was exhausted when she got back into the water. All that climbing. Can you see the shells down there on the beach in front of me? Getting the sunlight on them. Listen to that osprey. Where are you at? I see you. I see you. I don't know if you're going to stay there long enough for me to share you with the world here. I can't get too close. I'll scare it. Now the camera's not zooming. Rats. It's up in that tree, right up in there. There it goes. It's really hard to see. It's up in the top, right up in the top of that tree in the center of the screen. Boy, it was making a racket. Darn camera will not let me zoom in any closer. I know I can get closer. But you get the idea. One of our beautiful ospreys. Say something. Sing us a song. Just keeping a keen eye out there to the water. Love our ospreys. sky. Woo. Beauteous. There was no water here last night. This was all beach out here, all sandbar. All out in here. And the sandbar went way out to out there. Way out. I've got a video that I'm going to share later. I told you that earlier, but some folks have just tuned in. I've got a video of some of our sandbars that I'm going to share. With those gorgeous colors of twilight. But go back and check out the replay of yesterday evening's sunset beach walk. Man, you get spoiled rotten. Being able to just walk here. Then walk up and down the beach and share it with you. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, I love coming out here, but I gotta pay the bills. I'd rather come out here and share my beach with you than do something else. Share my happy place. So if you appreciate my efforts and would like to support them, you can send some stars right now on Facebook. You can see that you should be able to see that little give button with a little star on it. I get a penny for each star that you send. You purchase stars through Facebook and you keep them in your Facebook wallet, in your star wallet, and then send as many as you feel like. The more you buy, the cheaper they get. Some of our friends purchase once a month and then periodically send stars. If you want to avoid those Facebook fees that they charge for the stars, tips are hugely appreciated. You can find a link in the description of this post, in the text description, which a lot of people never read. They just look at pictures and videos. But if you scroll down through all that, you'll find a link to my PayPal account and my Venmo account, whichever you prefer to use. Both are PayPal. Venmo is owned by PayPal. It's part of PayPal. But some people prefer Venmo. There's no fees on your end for that. Only on my end. If you do PayPal, say, transaction, it's with the friends and family, then there's no fees on my end. And that cloud is just amazing. Think about subscribing to my Southwest Florida television Facebook page. That would be awesome. Man, that water's spectacular. Look familiar from last night? It looks different. Even if it's familiar, it's a lot different from what it looked like yesterday evening. This is where we head out for sunset with Boat Naples on our Thursday evening sunset cruises, Wiggins Pass. We actually saw Boat Naples out here a few nights ago while I was walking the beach at sunset. But I'd love to have you on board one of those Thursday evening Southwest Florida television sunset cruises. Visit boatnaples.com. Check out everything they offer. Here comes Dexter back from his walk.
No dolphins.
No dolphins. No man.
Lots of starfish down on the corner there, though.
More starfish. All the way down? Or right here?
No, all the way down there.
Yeah, it's amazing. They're everywhere lately.
Yeah, I know. A lot of
They
them.
were out here last night.
Really?
Last night, I was able to walk halfway between that marker and that light out there.
Okay.
There
Wow.
was like that strip of sand, and
Yeah,
there was
I've done
there
that.
was guys fishing in the water out past the light out there, and the
Really?
water was about waist deep.
Wow.
It was an incredible, and it's going to be lower tonight.
Is that right?
Yeah, right around probably 8:30,
Yeah.
just after sunset. This was just all beach, all sand here.
I've walked out there already. It's
Yeah.
nice.
It's pretty cool. And there were those sea stars out there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You
They're-
wish you could be out there in the...
No, I didn't think so. But they're everywhere. They're
Yeah,
all.
I guess
There was times here. Remember when they used to be all over the beach?
Yeah, I
Just
remember.
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them.
Yeah.
People are saying, "Oh, this is all new. They've never been here. It's a
Oh, they
bad
have been. I've
it's a
seen-
bad sign." I'm like,
Yeah.
"You're crazy."
I have a dead one at home, a big one.
Wow.
I got it before it broke. You know,
Yeah.
they're
Before
fragile.
they dry out quick.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you'll see them down around the corner.
All right.
Okay, have a good one.
You too, Dexter. I love those sea stars. Well, I don't think we're going to see them in our live feed here. I got to conserve my battery. But I will go on the search for sea stars. If I find them, I'll share a little video of them. Got to keep you in suspense. But I just wanted to get you up to the pass. It's been a wonderful walk, a wonderful morning. And I do appreciate you hanging out with me. I do appreciate your friendship. Again, hit that share button. That's something you can do. Costs no money. Share my live feeds with the world. I'd love to see our beach family getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'd love to see some more folks subscribing to my Southwest Florida television page. That would be nice as well. Sea turtle nest number 32 up here. This is very unusual to see nests up here. The turtles usually don't come in the pass. But we got a nest. If you look really close up in there. And that sea turtle made an incredible crawl back to the water. You got to scroll through my videos, but you can see her crawl. Instead of coming right back behind me to the water, she crawled all the way across the beach. All the way across the beach and went in the water way over there. Super long crawl. One last thing I want to show you, then I got to wrap it up. There was a great blue heron out here. Can you see its footprints there? Those are the footprints of a great blue heron. We see them very often up here. Get my shadow out of it. So if you see those on the beach, you know what those are. They're pretty big. Very cool. All right, my friends, thanks for watching. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Share, share, share. Send me some stars. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your family. Oh, hang on a second. There's a whole bunch of little fish swimming down here, little bait fish. Hard to see, they're so tiny. A whole school of them swimming along. Anyway, may God bless you, your friends, your family, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. A place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. One nation under God. Keep her in your prayers. Tally-ho. Tally ho.